Hello BookTube, it's Ben here from the History Fellow channel. Here today with another book review, and today I'm going to review Escaping Hitler's Bunker, The Fate of the Third Reich's Leaders, and it's written by Stuart J. de Boer, and it's published by Pen and Sword Books. Available for £25, or if you're in the US it's $35. The book is 208 pages long, and it's basically it's explains what happened to, or explains what happened in Hitler's bunker as it drew towards the end of World War II. It tells you all about the people that ended up in Hitler's bunker, all the various characters from the Reich's leaders, their wives, family, and then all the lower politicians down to those, more like civil servant level. It explains about all what, or more or less from what evidence we have of what went on, what was talked about, because we do have, or after the war there were survivors that had been down there and that were able to say what had happened and that sort of thing. And it's one of those books that, there's lots of conspiracy theories around, because obviously, people still, a bit like Elvis Presley, so you'll hear some people saying that Hitler's been working in some fast food joint in Argentina, that sort of thing. But I think most of the conspiracy theorists come around by the fact that you had the Allies coming in from one side, you had the Russians coming in from the other side, all trying to vie for position as to who had done the most effort in succeeding. And after the war, Russia obviously went into a Cold War, and so we have, a conflict of interest of he said this and she said that, and there's a lot of misinformation being told and conspiracies, and all trying to get the upper hand on the other one. So therefore you end up with a basically a whole big muddle of views and opinions of what actually happened to the various characters. Obviously, I think if you've done a lot of reading up into the conspiracy theories and actually what did happen and go on, Hitler was long dead, as well as many of the other leaders. Some of the other leaders obviously did escape to South America, but I would say that the majority of them were found in various means and ways and brought to trial or justice. But the book is very well written. I really enjoyed reading it, although I'd have to say I probably knew half of the book anyway. But there's also a great number of photographs in the book. But my only downside to the book was nearly all the pictures are very modern. So you have, you'll have photographs of bridges and alleys and buildings and that sort of thing, and you get, oh, this was here and this was there, and of course, because Germany's been rebuilt and new buildings have sprung up, all we're getting is the new buildings rather than some old photographs, which I think would have made it a bit more of an interesting read. But other than that, it was a very good read indeed. There is a conclusion like I said, there's a conclusion at the back. I'm not going to give that away. But the other good thing I found about this book was there's coloured boxes throughout the book, which gives you lots of facts, but it also gives you lots of details about all the individuals involved, right up from Hitler all the way down to through Goering and all that, to like the civil service type level and the junior ranks and that sort of thing. So it lists them and it tells you all about them and what happened to them in the end. So it's a really good book. I'm going to say I'd give it a 4 to 5 out of 5, and I thoroughly recommend giving it a read. I shall leave a link to this book underneath this video. And finally, I'd like to say Escaping Hitler's Bunker, The Fate of Third Reich Leaders, written by Stuart J. de Boer, published by Pen and Sword, is an excellent book and very well worth the read. And I'd like to say thank you very much to Rosie for sending me this book and allowing me to do a review of it. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. If you've read the book, or maybe you've got some opinions on some of the conspiracy theories, please feel free to leave a message down below this video. I'm happy to, if you have lots of different thoughts, I'm happy to read them. And if you've enjoyed the video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. And of course, at the end of the day, don't forget to subscribe, where you'll be able to see more history related content or history books related content. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you very soon for another video.